Welcome back, everybody, to some more FTL Advanced Edition with me, Daniel from Dad Has Fun. Last couple of episodes have had a very similar theme, I think it's fair to say. And that is to say, smooth sailing was not in its repertoire. I've bitten the bullet. I'm going to go on easy mode with this ship that I just named the refund, because if I was the humans that the NGs designed this for, I would want my money back, because it's pants. Let's try again. I just want to get to Sector 8 so I can unlock the Stealth C, which, I mean, it can't be this bad. So it would be nice to see it at some point. I still think we're doing the right thing flipping the Zoltan to engines, though. I still think that makes sense. So yes, let's keep on keeping on. So let's stretch first. You gotta make sure you stretch. You're gonna get all the maneuvers ready for this, because I need to flex some brain cells, and if I keep losing over and over on easy difficulty, then maybe it's not the ship that's the issue. Maybe it's the moron that's behind the keyboard, but we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, let's try again. Yes, we're going to defend the outpost. You have drones. Please tell me. Okay, it's a defensive drone, so I don't have to cry immediately. Thank you, I appreciate that. And we want to set it up for auto fire, because it's our only weapon right now. And we're going to do the standard hit all the rooms, because this is a rebel rigger ship. Please cloak that. Oh my word. Well, the cloaking went super successfully there, and it just hit me in the oxygen anyway. Let's get that cleared out. That hopefully is not indicative of how this is going to go. Well, at least you're toast. So close this all up. Spread out the oxygen a little bit across the ship. That would be good. And then the pilot can go in and repair that oxygen, please. And we'll send somebody else to. Yeah, I do appreciate the reminder that opening the interior doors definitely helps spread the oxygen out more evenly, and it's a tip I constantly forget, so I appreciate that being brought up. Open them all for a second. Now we can close them all. That's even enough for my liking. Don't like jumping straight into Nebula, but we'll just bite the bullet. Please don't be anything gross in here. Yeah, we'll try and track them. And we've got 17 scrap for the pleasure. We'll take it. Ion Storm, but nobody in it. I don't think so. I'm not falling for that one. Auto ship with mind control, because I thought it was going to be easy. Why? Nothing can be easy. And you have a mini beam too, so that's unfortunate. I guess we'll take our weapons guy over and keep the Zoltan distracted, because I don't want our engines blown up. I just need to distract him a little bit. Like, that'll probably do. I don't think he'll be able to take the engine out in the time that he's left there. No, he's not. He's fine. Please, please, glaive beam, fire before the mini beam hits me. Nope. Okay, well, at least didn't hear anything super important. Silver linings. I think that's also part of the easy difficulty too, right? Where the game AI just doesn't have the sharpest tack when it comes to things they should be dealing with. Go get that repaired. We're going to turn our oxygen back on. Open all the doors, get everybody back to where they need to be. Close all the doors. Hit the wrong button. Nearly kill everyone. You know the deal. This is a Daniel from Dan Has Fun run, which means you hit all the wrong buttons and nearly murder everybody on the regular basis. That's just what we do. Yeah, attack the pirate. This feels like a slightly different layout for this ship. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Anyway, it's fine. We're going to wreck it either way. What do you have? Just the laser? You still hit me. Huh. Well, isn't that rude? As another high odds chance to dodge that has failed. What are you going to do? Please fire this glaive beam. So with this easy difficulty, we are going to have more scrap, so it's possibly more tempting to get the level 3 cloaking very early on. We do have a store though, so we're not going to do it yet. We're going to jump to probably this beacon, then the one next to the store, then the store. A little bit risky, but what's this without any risk? But yeah, you can tell immediately just the sheer amount more scrap that we have is going to make this run significantly more doable, I hope. We can close those doors now, and we'll just open those two to help spread that around a bit. Can we dodge it this time at 80%? Yeah, we did it. It was only slightly killing us, but we did it. And yeah, that anti-drone drone is adorable that they think we would have drones with this ship by this point. Alas, no. Yeah, good luck getting away, buddy. That ain't happening. Okay, yeah, so we'll do one more beacon, then we'll go to the store. I love this background, I love that colour. We're not paying your toll, absolutely not. You can proverbially do one, I think is the technical term, right? No, can you hit all 4 rooms? There you go. You knew you could do it. Lasers with extra lasers. Can they fire at roughly the same time? That would be appreciated. No, oh, close. Close enough. That's all I was looking for. Get your oxygen turned back on, please, Shrimpy. And now we play the You're Gonna Get Wrecked game. A lot of the Sector 1 ships don't feel that different to easy, on easy difficulty compared to normal, other than they just don't seem to have really any offensive drones. And they're the things that just kill this ship. The offensive combat or beam drone, even the fire drone, they just absolutely munch this ship alive. Okay, they don't have shields or any system or subsystem. Well, that's stinky. There's the ion stunner again. Probably not. Defense scrambler, no. If this was preventing offensive drones from targeting our ship, 10 out of 10 would buy. But it's not, so no. Do we want a burst laser Mark 1? Probably not. Do I want to take an ion stunner again? I don't think it's that useful. I can't believe this is a store I'm going to say no to. But it is. I don't like it. So there should be another store. We don't know if it was up here and we can't see though. If it's there, we would have known. If it's here, we wouldn't know. So we're doing what, 1, 2, 3, and then see what we get at the store. Hello, kitty, I know, but can you avoid scratching our carpet, please? That would be awesome. I'm sorry, my friends, but I don't think you're getting to... Well, we could. We could backtrack 1 and go 1, 2... Go on, then. I'm a sucker for NPCs. No, I'm still not buying anything from your store. You must be so confused that I came back and I'm still not buying anything from you. Yeah, these random guys that we only know as text on a screen. It was worth 28 scrap. And we saw... it might have been worth it, you know. I don't think we lost out. We are not doing that. No. And then we're going to the exit. So, we probably lost out on 1 encounter, but we still got probably the same amount of scrap we would have got, so, meh. Are we just not allowed to complete that? Between the last couple of episodes and this one, that mission, you know, that quest line, we're just seemingly not allowed to do. Like, we're just not allowed to succeed on that roll. It's another mini beam, which is really the worst thing we can see right now. Beam weapons in general. Drones are the worst, and then probably beam weapons are the next worst that we can encounter, because we're going to get hit by this mini beam before the glaive can fire. And as annoying as that is, it could have been a whole lot worse than hitting us in our piloting, given it died. Go in there and help him, because I don't want that fire spreading. You technically took 1 hit point of damage, so I guess we'll heal it up, because we're going to have to send the other buddy anyway. Go on then, go heal for your 1. That's... whoa. Extravagant. And go back to your original location, please. Because if you don't, we can't even jump, so it's kind of important. This layout looks okay. So, Sector 2 Zoltan, I don't remember, I think they have super shields even in easy difficulty. I think it's just Sector 1 that they don't, although again, could be wrong. Or we could just go to a civilian sector. Less combat here, but we're going to have still a large number of shops. I think we'll go this way. It does mean we're going to be committed to having to do Nebula at some point though. Maybe a slug nebula and we'll actually have to read the missions. Are you a dead end? You're not, but you're dangerous because I don't know if the fleet's going to catch us. But I like to live dangerously when I'm on easy difficulty. Oh, it was a trap. I'm so surprised by that information. That's terrible. You barely have any hit points, so that will kill you. So that's fine. We don't need the med bay powered up anymore. We have a standard laser bomb combo. And it hit. 80% dodge by hairy backside. I do not believe you when you say that. Not a terrible deal, but I'm not taking it because you're dead. Okay, yeah, so we're good on the fleet. You have a flak cannon, my friend. I'm almost tempted to have them scout the sector for me. I almost never do this, but I think this is genuinely quite useful on this occasion. Because we know where the stores are. Well, oh, hang on, wait a second. That store's a dead end. You can only get to this store from the dead end or from the exit. What is this disgusting map layout? So we're going to have to go across the top and then down to the exit and back. Well, that's just terrible. I'm glad we scouted it, though. Because that layout is 50 shades of absolute dog poo brown. That ion stunner's going to fire first. Where are you going? Nowhere, hopefully. Ooh, at least that evasion actually did evasive things that time. We have enough scrap where it's probably worth investing in engine. Because if we can get to 100% dodge, then we don't have to play the let's hope we get lucky game. Yeah, okay, we're definitely going to do that. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm even going to get a redundant power in our weapons so that if we get hit for 1, we don't lose our glaive beam. Yeah, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or something along those lines. I don't really want to go here because ion storms are absolutely... When you have a weapon that needs 4 power at the start of the game, that's just absolute suicide. Wow, it actually worked. Unfortunately, there was nothing in it. So the one time it worked, we rolled negatively on the event outcome. Cool. Yes, we'll lead you to your destination. Where is it? I'm sorry, my friends, but you are not getting saved. You're not being dropped off. Because that's death. Yeah, we have no way of getting shields, which means I am not going into that asteroid field. Absolute hard pass. So, sorry. You can come with us. Like, we would happily let you join us as crew. Alas, that's not an option. I think this is one of these you got to attack the weapons situations. Why do you have to have this drone? Why are you the way that you are? Okay. We're gonna have to play the Let's Hope We Get Lucky game. It's not usually a game I win, but I mean, we're gonna have to. Man, we hate these drones. Why couldn't you have just been a defensive drone? Or like an anti-combat drone, or something that we don't care about. Yeah, please keep shooting my med bay over and over again, that's fine. Please don't spread. Well, if you want to spread there, I guess that's fine. Okay. Open that up to help spread the oxygen around. I think we're pretty safe to go repair that, so let's go get that done. Beautiful. All that for 18 scrap. That's pretty bad. Even by easy game standards, that's pretty bad. Get back to your weapons bay, please. Thank you. Yeah, so we're gonna go 1, 2. We just can't go there. I'm sorry. Why would you? I know you didn't choose which planet you were probably raised on, but still. Terrible. Terrible decision. Try again. What do you have? Ion and missile. Pretty standard combo at this point. Miss and miss. That's what we like to see. Whoops, like 90% dodge. So I would be pretty upset if it was continuing to hit us. And your toast. Beautiful. Nice melted mantis toast. Bye, cat. Must have jumped over the baby gate there. We don't have any babies, unless you count the cats as babies, I guess. But it's my equivalent of a door. So we have intruders on board. How many, I don't know. Is it just one? If it's just one, then we're fine. No, it's most certainly not one. Okay. So we're going to open all of the doors, apart from the one in the med bay and the ones in the engine bay. And you two are going to run into the med bay. And then we're going to open a hole in the air. So they might break our doors, but we're just going to have to accept that for what it is. It's going to suck when it comes to trying to, well, get anything else, frankly, to work, but... Why did you have to go into the engine bay? You're not going... Okay, well, that went about as well in terms of spread as I could have reasonably asked for it to go. The only real challenge is I'm going to have to flip this up a little bit. I can't close those, do anything with those doors, but it'll take them forever to do actual structural damage. So you're going to go in there. We're going to switch you around, because you'll win this fight. You two will both lose, so my dudes will be fine. And then you two are going to have to come and repair the doors, because we can't close this right now. So you two are going to run over the doors. You're going to run over to here. Will you be able to make it, do you think? I'm not even going to risk it. Okay, please repair this, like, immediately. Oh, Jeebus. Close that door immediately. Open this up. We need air. Where's most likely to have air? Doors next to this one. Get over there, quick. No! No, no, no. Oh, well, we're buying crew, I guess, next time we have the option. Oh, lordy. That sucks. This is why you should get level 2 doors. Yikes. Well, at least as Zoltan, like, we're not too low on power, so I at least get 1 power to effectively pretend to be a Zoltan. So at least we have that, but yeah, we definitely should have got level 2 doors. We're definitely going to have to get it now. So it'd be what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we'll be able to buy some crew and try and make up for our terrible decisions. Good, nothing in the exit beacon. That's exactly what I want to see. I lie. I'd like to have free stuff, but meh. Nothing. Burst Laser Mark II. It is an absolutely fantastic weapon, so I'm going to pick it up because, again, we can't get shields. Clearly that's going to help us too. Risky, but I think that's what we need to do. So we still have to run the glaive beam for now, but at least we'll have the ability to transition maybe into like a burst laser to maybe a halberd beam, something that's a bit less unwieldy. Repair slightly. Yeah, no systems, no crew. Kind of the 2 things I was really looking for, and you didn't supply either of them. I'd like to say I'm surprised, but that's just the way the last half dozen FTL runs have gone. Oh, homeworlds or homeworlds? We only have 2 crew members. Both of these are terrible, but we're going to go Sultan because I don't have it. Like, if we get boarded, we're absolutely screwed something fierce. So as bad as this is, with the super shields we're going to have to contend with, I think it's less bad. It's still bad, but it's less bad. Do I lose a crew member if this goes wrong? I don't remember this quest line. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because we have combat. What do you have? Standard weapon setup. But yeah, I remember this ship layout's a bit of a poo-poo for us. Anyway, we can hit 4 rooms. It's really all we can ask for right now. Yeah, I can't believe how difficult this game can be. Like, is it because I've just not played it for a little bit and I'm just rusty? Or is it just that I'm bad at this? Could be both. Realistically, it could be very, very much both. At least we hit their weapons, so their weapons are offline. It's going to take them forever to repair that. So this may be the time to switch to the burst laser, honestly. Keep aiming for their weapons. Yes, I know their shields are going to be up, but at least we'll keep them slow. I can keep our dodge up. We can even turn our medbay on for all it matters. But yeah, those 3 shots from the burst laser 2 are going to be pretty helpful. Just keep them down. May make the fight slightly slower, but it should make it significantly safer. I mean, we're not far off getting a 6 power bar. We could technically run both at the same time, but bit bold. Like, we need shields. Like, that's got to be the next priority. Or something that can do the same thing essentially as shields. Wow, we missed 2 of those 3 shots. What's your evasion? It can't be that high. Oh, cool. Yeah, this was all a test that you passed. Thank you. I appreciate that we got our Zoltan back. It's almost like we never lost him in the first place. Let's pretend we didn't. It definitely was not caused by my misplays. Well, there's a store, but not helpful right now. We have 44 scrap. Why couldn't you have shown up like 3 jumps later? NG crew, you do have a drone of some kind, but what is it? We don't need to power up the medbay right now. Oh, you have 2 drones, but they don't matter to us. Neat. That's exactly what we're looking for. Your shields are in a terrible place, though, so I might just ignore them. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. They're just in a very aggravating place for us to deal with and hit multiple rooms at the same time, so I'm just going to say it's okay. couple of lasers shouldn't be too bad. Yep, they both missed. We're up to 90% evasion, so I'd certainly hope so. Butters is a slippery guy to hit, I guess. Well, we hope. For our sake. I certainly hope so. Thank you for your 36 scrap. That's still not enough for what we need. No super... Oh, that's a dead end. So yeah, we're just going to go around that. We'll loop around the top of the sector, I guess. What do you have for drones? Oh, you have a combat drone, so we definitely need to attack weapons and drone system at the same time. Yeah, so it's a mini beam with a drone. So for like almost every other ship, this would be an absolute non-issue. This would be a piece of cake. For us, this is death. Big, terrible death. So it would be very kind if you could please fire the glaive beam immediately, please. We could have switched to burst laser and hoped that at least 3 hits went on weapons, but that's asking for a lot when we only fire 3. So, oh, you piece! You tried to take out my weapons, but you couldn't quite do it. It kills our dodge, but our pilot is going to temporarily deal, I think, with don't suffocate our crew, please. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I think we'll just put our pilot in here temporarily while they're not firing anything. And as soon as we see that drone come back online, we'll run back. Okay, yeah, we're safe. Okay, beautiful. Repair your doors, come on. I need to get you going in to heal. Ah, it's level 2 doors. I'll just have the other guy do it. You're taking too long. You're too slow. Why are you so slow? Are you done, Aki? Come on, Aki, don't be cacky with the repairs. There we go. Now we can close all the doors again and not suffocate everybody. That would be great. Okay, so we do what? 1, 2... Well, if we want this store, we'd have to do what? 1, 2, 3, but then I'm gonna have to go here, but that's a dead end, so no, we'll go around we'll just go all the way around the top. Sure, we'll find another store surely on the way, right? I mean, we're meant to. You're gonna attack us? Why? We're meant to be friends. No? Okay. We are friends, kind of. You don't have a super shield. Why? At least you gave us map. Oh, you gave us map information, but the store's in a terrible place. So it'll be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might be able to get there for 7. Maybe. Well, we'll find out. More combat, and you have a rock ship, which means you're probably going to prevent damage at least once. Can I hit 5 rooms? Probably not. No? Okay, that's fine. 4 will do. What do you have? Oh, another... Really? Another mini-beam? What is it with these mini-beams? If I wasn't trying to save for shields, I would totally be going for a 3rd layer of cloaking, because it might save us from the mini-beam. Well, we'll dodge that. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, if we can have Butters... Can you repair that? Super sweet. I'd appreciate it. And they're dead. Okay, well that was easy. Go repair yourself, then go heal. Yeah, does a Zoltan heal or do they repair? I know an Energy would repair, because it's a robot, but... A Zoltan is just pure energy, so is that healing? Or I don't know. I don't know. I'm not exactly one for the philosophical. That's not how I work. Do we want to go to that distress beacon? Because if we do, we might not be able to get to that store. Be 1. Well, we could shortcut it a little bit. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back for 5, because the exit can reach the store. One, 2, 3. We might do that. I mean, usually the distress stuff is worth it. Not always, but usually. Intruders on board. Good job we got level 2 doors. What else you got going on? Just lasers, bad looks of it? Oh, it's one of these shields in the middle of nowhere ships. Yeah, you just... Oh, it's a mini beam. Of course it's a mini beam. Why would it be anything else? Well, as stinky as it's going to be, we're going to have to send our weapons guy over there, which means we're going to charge a little bit more slowly. And their crew teleporting. Well, isn't that just fantastic? Do that then. This should dissuade them towards going anywhere other than the med bay. We're going to turn oxygen off intentionally. Yeah, where are you planning on going? I'm hoping you're not going to go into doors, but you might attempt to do it. But you're going to lose a lot of oxygen on the way, so it might not be that bad. So maybe we'll just do that then. Because you might then... But then you might go into oxygen. This should force them to go all the way around. Well, I need to dodge that. Yeah, so he's going to go and attack doors and then be like, oh, that's a terrible decision. Why would you go over to piloting? Why? That's not what I asked you to do. Well, I'll do that then, because at least we might as well start getting oxygen back in said oxygen room. Okay, he's run away, which I am A-okay with. Hitting my oxygen is stinky. I'm not enamored with that decision, but you guys are dead, so that's the important thing. Okay. Close these doors immediately. We're hoping we have enough oxygen here to spread this all out across the board. Do we? Doesn't look like it. There we go. Okay, so we just haven't just about enough oxygen on board the ship to make this happen. Please, please get that done. Okay. We have enough. Just. Open every internal door, please. Get everybody back to where they need to be. We're going to give it a second. I'm going to take a sip of my drink. And we're just going to wait for a moment. If we turn the oxygen back on, please. What are you doing, brain? Get it turned on. What probably happened there is it was being powered by the Zoltan and I didn't realize. So no, you get in the med bay then while we wait. At least I worked it out. But yes, that could have been hilariously bad. So yeah, we'll wait until we get to maybe 50%. So yeah, you can really tell the difference between easy and, you know, normal difficulty. Because I'm sure several of these misplays would have led to many, many more deaths than it has. But that's why we're on this difficulty, because we want to at least accomplish something with this ship. But no, I'm super glad that people enjoyed this enough that they asked me to bring it back. Genuinely was quite surprised. I only planned to run it through 2023 festive time, and yeah, popular enough that people said, hey, I want to watch more of this stuff. Don't do that. So I was like, oh, yeah, I can arrange that then, absolutely. Nope, super happy about it. Even if I am unbelievably mediocre at best at this game. Go on then, we'll hail them. I don't think they'll take... Okay, yeah, they're just going to attack us. They're telling us we're escorting fugitives. I can guarantee that they are probably correct. But we don't know for sure. You don't have a mini beam. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you have to have a stupid super shield that we don't have anything good to deal with. I thought that was going to hit. I was sure that was going to hit, even though there was a 90% chance to dodge. Clearly I wasn't that sure, because I was wrong. Yep, their weapons are now offline, which will give us plenty of time for our cloaking to recharge, and then it'll just be a glaive to death, standard fare. They don't have any way to heal on this ship, so we could technically kill the crew, but that's way too slow, and I'm not good enough at it to justify doing it, so I'm going to say I'll pass on that one. But yeah, they're going to pass on being alive too. Great rewards. That's definitely an easy difficulty reward right there. We could do, yeah, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an option. I like that. I like that a lot. We do need to definitely heal up though. Wow, these Zoltans are really bad at identifying who we are. Shields in the middle is a little bit annoying, because if we still want to go 4 rooms, which clearly we do, we'd want to do it like that then, so we can hit their weapons after the super shield goes down. You don't have a mini beam either. You do have an ion weapon, but I'm not that perturbed by that one. Just an ion stunner, I think. Yeah, because it's yellow. And it spirals this weird zappy ball of doom at you. So I guess the stunner's actually paralyzing the crew. Huh. Rude. That's what that is. What's also rude is we're going to get hit because we didn't take their weapon offline. Oh, we're not going to get hit. Amazing. Don't stun our weapons. You stunned our nothing. I'm appreciative. Don't hit the weapons. Hitting cloaking is a little annoying, but not that bad. Because we shouldn't need to cloak again this combat. You finally got a hit off though. Did a couple of damage. Not ideal, but could be a lot worse. No crew were harmed in the defeat of that ship. Unfortunately, our ship was. There you go, powered back up. Get back to your regular places. This theoretically shouldn't be any combat because there's no ship there. So we'll submit to profiling. They allowed our ship to pass. Thank you. Yeah, there was no mantis on that ship. Can I not have shields? Am I not allowed to have shields? Is that a thing that the game's decided? I'd really like to have shields. Well, we'll heal up. Do we want and you're a shield expert. I'm going to take this Zoltan, I guess. And I'm tempted to take Zoltan shield bypass. I think I'm going to. Just because that will speed up our combat against them so enormously. So we don't have any shields yet for you to sit in, but eventually we will. Just not yet. So temporarily you're going to go sit in weapons. And Aki, you're kind of an all-rounder, so I might end up having you sat indoors, but as soon as we get shields, at least we have a guy for it. Let's jump to the exit. Yeah. Okay, well... That's... Of course, we got an augment right when we don't have the capacity for it. So... Explosive replicators I don't want, but it would have been good to be able to sell. Oh well. Mantis controlled or an uncharted nebula. We don't have any good in combat units, so I'm actually going to willingly take the nebula. It also means we have more options next time if we look at the sector map. I don't like dealing with these, especially with the chance of having ion storms. So I'm going to, because we don't see a store, I'm going to put a couple of power just in the reactor. I'm even going to put, I think I'm going to put one in weapons too. So at least we can have all our weapons powered, assuming there isn't an ion storm. Because I don't know, I know we have the long range cannons, but I don't know in the nebulas specifically if we see if there are ion storms. I don't remember, so I'm not going to run the risk of not knowing. The exit's at a dead end. Do not go down here. Or at least do not stay down here. Because otherwise we're going to get roasted. We're also a little bit sensitive on field. Okay, so we do see if there's ion storms. So naturally it's right where I wanted to go. So I'll have to loop around it. Okay. That's a pretty good bribe. I will take it. For fuel, when I don't know if I'm even going to see a store, I'll take it. Intruders on board, I will not take that willingly. At least we have level 2 doors, so at least there's that. Where are they? They're in the cloaking room. Okay. So we're going to open all the doors apart from the med bay and piloting. And we're going to take Maloney. You're going to run into piloting, and you two are going to run into the med bay. We're going to turn that on. We're going to turn our oxygen off temporarily to speed up the process of oxygen removal. And now they're attacking that door, so we're good. And there are, however many there are, they're all attacking that door. We can now close up shop on the oxygen front. And you two are toast. Zoltan are terrible in combat, but they're always going to power the med bay by themselves, so there's positives. Now we can reopen the doors. And we're going to play the waiting game for a moment. And now we should be fine to put everybody back to where they were. And again, we'll give it just a moment, and then we'll continue on our... Is it merry way at this point? I'm not sure. Okay way. Rhymes, kinda. Okay, that'll do. Close doors, and jump. Really? I just want to avoid the bottom of the map. Well, I guess we're going into this Ion Storm, because we've got to pick Ion Storm with guaranteed combat, or Ion Storm with nothing? Nebula beset by a plasma storm. Honestly, I'm just gonna fight. Why? Why do you have to have a combat drone? All the things! Okay, so, what do we want to keep powered up? Because we just don't have enough power across the board to keep everything powered. You only have your missile and your drone on board. Do I want to power up cloaking? I probably have to. So turn off the med bay. You're going to obviously turn oxygen on. Why do they not have that on? Flip this around, so that gives us an extra power. It's probably something like this that's the plan. That's a fire drone, isn't it? That's not what we want to see. All this evasion goes to nothing. I mean, we could even take that. What's a wide? Like, I'm not sure if cloaking off the get-go is the right decision. That's why I'm humming and hawing about it. So you need to fire on... Oh, do you have to fire on weapons or on drones? Well, the drone's going to set everything on fire. So let's prioritize that. Are you offline? Good. Go for weapons next. This, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? That was a breach, because you could hear it. So, Aki, go in there and contend with that, please, before we lose all of our oxygen. You're offline, so now you're going to aim for drones again. You can spread that out so we reduce the amount of oxygen loss. Okay, yeah, so they should be toast at this point. It's going to take us a little while to take them out because we're not aiming for their shields, but it's fine. I'm just going to quickly heal you and then we'll turn your oxygen back on. Okay, it's not too bad. A little bit annoying, but not absolutely horrendous. And we're just going to cloak as a precaution in case that drone happens to turn back on and I don't notice. So I got 1 hit point, so we should be good. There we go. Not too bad. Not great, but not terrible. 48 scraps, nice. We still don't know where a shop is in this location, though. Again, am I just not allowed to have what I'm looking for? I'm going to take level 3 of cloaking then, because I still don't see a shop, so should be able to get 125 scrap by the time we see one. I will go for the cash. Okay, so we did complete that one. We got a weapon. Chain burst laser. Probably not what we're looking for. I'd much rather have the burst laser Mark II. Does get a lot quicker eventually, but it only fires 2 shots as well instead of 3. Of course, there's the store. Always the way. So it'd be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Getting it, we have to go this way. But the fleet, yeah, the rebel fleet's gonna be naturally a little bit slower because we're in. Yeah, we're not buying a random weapon because we're in a nebula sector. They are naturally a little bit more lethargic. I'm gonna flip back to the glaive beam, put that back online. We can even do that if we want to. You want to do that? Yeah, we might as well. Look at all this power we've got all of a sudden. It's crazy. So, Mr. Glaive Beam, you're just going to do what you normally do and rake through shields and ruin everything. Probably like that. What type of drone is it? Of course it's an offensive drone. What? Why? The game knows it's not giving me shields, so it's going to try and wreck face while we don't have any. So we're clearly going to have to hide from that drone. But the burst laser will at least fire before we run out of cloaking. And yeah, as long as a couple of them hit... Oh no, they have extra power. I was going to say, as long as a couple of them hit, we'll be fine. But that's not true, is it? In this case then, don't attack... This is the one time attacking shields is not the play. You're going to go after drone control, like, immediately. Because this is going to hurt. And I can't see if we catch fire. Well, I can, but not as easily. Okay, there we go. You go in there and repair that, so this guy can go heal. Don't see any fires. Just out of curiosity, is there a fire in there? No. Probably would help if I turn the power on for the medbay. Just not going to heal in there, sat on your bum, so let's go get that sorted. Could have gone worse. Now we're going to go to the store. We have enough scrap to buy shields if it's there. If it's there, that's the absolute decision we're making. Shields. Done. Halberd beam is also there. Would like it. Can't afford it. What are you going to do? Shields. Do we have anything we want to sell? Probably the chain laser. I don't see us ever using it, so get out of here. You might as well get 32 scrap for it now. 57. Couldn't afford the halberd beam unless we wanted to sell the glaive beam, and... It's not the most ridiculous thing to suggest, but we're not going to do it. Not yet, anyway. We're going to do a smidgy bit of fixing, and we're going to pick up most of that fuel while it's here. So yes, we'll do, what, 1... Well, they're still nowhere near us, so we could do 1, 2, 3, 4... No, we have to get from over here, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's still safe. We've got a really good ship to dive with if we have to, though, because we can hide for so long. Yeah, we'll open fire on you. That's fine. We should power up our everything, though. What else do we need to power down? Oh, we have shields now, don't we? So we've got to temporarily power down. So we need one more, so it would be, what, that? Okay. We'll have to get more reactor power as one of our next priorities, but not right now. They do have 2 layers of shields. Do we want to wait to have this fire in sync? We probably do, because we'd have to hit with all 3 anyway, so... We're not going to auto-fire, we're just going to wait on this occasion. They have a mini-beam, but now it's not a problem. The mini-beam problem has gone away because we have 1 layer of shields, which sounds ridiculous, but it's true. And we can fire this once. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll actually hit something like, say, piloting if we do all 3. We missed with 1, which is fine. Okay, I want to dodge. Oh, I was going to say I want to dodge being hit with that ion, but it failed anyway, so that's great. It's going to come back before we decloak. Now we want to do attack the shields. Of course 2 missed, but I mean, what do you expect? The glaive beam is now going to do some glaving, please. Thank you. And you can now auto fire. That's perfectly fine. Done. So a little bit more microing required with this combination, but still, we're fine. There's the other store. So I'm not going to buy reactor power yet in case we end up with a better weapon or maybe a subsystem we want. Or maybe just another system in general. Let's see what options we've got. No, these three are not what I want. I mean, backup battery's not terrible, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. Scrap recovery arm is excellent. Do I want to get rid of long-range scanners for it, though? Probably not, while I have one layer of shields. A slug is an interesting potential choice. Not great in combat, but would be useful if we end up in more nebulae. You're good at repairing and combat, weirdly. I will buy a slug. Almost never do it, but I think it may be useful. And then we're going to go for reactor power next. So you... Well, first of all, you're a shield expert, so get you in the shields. Would be kind of hilarious and ironic, I guess, to have the slug man the sensors room. Something about that doesn't feel right. So we'll have you in the doors instead. And then you can't reach down there, so yeah, we're not going to be quite beacon efficient in this sector, but oh, that's really pretty background. Free heavy ion. How do I feel about that? Two power to do 2 ion damage. I think the Burst Laser Mark II is just better. But still, that is something that can be sold for currency, which we can exchange for goods and services. Ooh, so... Rock Home World's gonna be lots of missile weaponry, maybe a little bit of boarding, lots of slow. I think because we have a slug, we'll go to the slug-controlled nebulae. Essentially, what we learned from last episode, don't trust anything that slugs say. So if they offer us anything, we're going to say no and make them explode. That's the overall gist that we've got going on. We're also going to grab one more power bar, so that I can power up our engines a little bit more, because more dodge equals more winning for us. So we don't have any stupid dead ends this time, do we? This is a dead end, so don't go this way. Well, at least just don't go here. That was rude. They tried to break our door system, and they kind of did. They broke our door system. Because at least we have a slug on board, we can see where their crew are and who they are. But still, that was quite rude, wasn't it? Don't auto-fire anything right now. We will have you attempt once to get through their shields. That's about it. They have a fire beam. I'm pretty sure that's a fire beam. So we definitely don't want our shields to go down. Yeah, unless we get 3 lucky hits with the burst laser, it just doesn't do anything. Okay, so you're going to fire on it now. And then the glaive beam... We can't hit every room here in any way, can we? Oh yeah, this is the ship where their oxygen is detached from reality, by which I mean all the other stuff. So we could theoretically do that, break their oxygen, and then they'll just suffocate to death. But our defense is so bad that I think that's a very poor strategy here. You get more scrap, but we're also going to get turned into scrap while we wait, so I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, we're just going to turn them into mincemeat. Sorry, not sorry. 51 scrap will do nicely. More combat? What we got going on in here? Ooh, the big round slug ship of doom. It's not their biggest ship. Well, physically it's one of their biggest ships, but it's not the biggest ship. It's my favourite looking ship, though. It does look cool. It kind of looks like you're throwing a frisbee or one of those, oh, what are those crabs called? Horseshoe crabs or whatever they're called. They aren't really crabs. They're very strange. Well, we'll try the same thing. Let's see if we can get 3 straight hits with the burst laser while we're waiting for the glaive beam. What do you have? Ion and laser, so not scary. Oh wow, they did all hit. Neat. So we can put this on auto fire then, so we can have you go for shields, and then essentially the glaive beam can hit anything it wants, which, because of this ship layout, is not a lot of anything, truth be told. This layout is pretty good at defending against beams, for lack of a better term. Although I think you can get... Well, do we want shield? No, we probably just want those 3 rooms. Yeah, it's just what happens with the big square rooms right in the middle. Just makes it hard for those types of weapons to do anything. There it goes. So yeah, now they're in big old heaps of trouble. We can still take damage though from this. We just have to make sure that their laser weapon stays offline. If they want to ion us, that's fine. They'll just keep ioning the shield over and over again. Because they only have a basic ion. I'm gonna say no. Because slugs have a habit of being lying, deceitful scumbags. You'd think if you had a slug on board your crew, that would be less likely to happen. It is not. Let's go to the store. Really, what would be super cool would be if we could see weapon pre-igniter at this point, which I mean, it's cool on everyone, but when you have the glaive beam, it's just disgusting. It's not here. Hang on, that's pretty much just... They have the exact 3 augmentations that I have. And we're not in the cell section, we're in the pie section, so they've essentially copied my setup. Rude. Long-range scanners is not as useful now as it was because we're not quite as wimpy, but I still like them. But I'm going to pick up hacking while we can. We have so many drone parts that I think that'll be very useful down the line. We could also pick up an NG if we wanted to, but no. We're going to save a little bit of money. We're only going to buy like a couple of fuel just to make 100% sure we don't run out. And then I'm going to keep on plodding. There should be another store in this sector somewhere too. No, I am not drinking that. Absolutely not. He's still going to attack us, though. So, yeah, I am not drinking your crazy pixie drink. And you have 3 layers of shields, so there's actually no point having you fire until the glaive beam is ready, so we're just going to wait it out. We could hack your shields. That would be a way of getting that down. I don't hate that idea. If we did that, though, we'd have to do it like this. That would put us at 80. Yeah, we can do that. We'll launch one towards their shields, then. So we're not going to do this straight away. We are going to wait. I'm going to do that. Oh, wow, you hit me for 2. That was rude. My 80% dodge is inadequate. But no, we're going to wait until the glaive beam is nearly ready, like now. Then we're going to fire the hacking. Then we're going to fire the burst laser, like that. And now the glaive beam can start wrecking face. Unfortunately, again, it's this stupid layout where we can't hit a huge amount of anything. But we can hit their weapons, which is what I care about. And I think they're going to be toast. No, we're not accepting surrender. They have technically survived in this case. We're going to have to auto-fire burst lasers on, say, their piloting. I can hear fires, but I don't see where. I'm guessing it's on their side. I just don't see it. Don't jump. Oh, they're going to jump anyway. Well... No harm, no foul. I still hear the fire, though, so I'm guessing we have fire somewhere. Must be in this empty room. Okay, so I guess it was us. Go do that, then. We'll spread this out just a little bit. I guess we were, you know, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Now I don't hear it. Okay, so we should be fine. Let's keep going. Yeah, we'll go there. We don't mind caution. In a sense, the long-range scanners just try and reduce your fuel wastage, I think. We will attack that ship. It does have drones on it, but I'm not as absolutely terrified of offensive drones as I was before. Having said that, I'm still going to try and cloak away from them. I don't want to have to deal with them. And we definitely will go for their shields again. Oh, it's a boarding drone. That's a little bit annoying. Do I want to cloak now and prevent that? I think I do. Let's slow that down. I do not want that to happen. And in this case, I don't think we have to wait for the glaive beam to be ready. I think we can start hacking them immediately. And then our burst laser is going to start shredding, I think. Do we want to do their shields first? I think we do. Well, that did something. It was good enough. Like, I'm okay with that. Glaive beam is going to probably just want to mince... Yeah, drones and weapons. That's definitely the way to go. So where's this boarding drone going? Into hacking. A little bit annoying. Slug, get in there. Who else can get in there? I'd really rather not have the shield guy have to be in here, but I think he's the least useful person right now, so we'll do it. The offer is Poopy. No thank you. And then the drone should turn off, right? Yep, there it goes. Fix this breach. You might not even take damage. Wow. We love to see that. Where's the other store? I would love to know where that store is. I have a whole feeling it's going to be here, but that's just a suspicion. I'm going to jump right to the middle of the sector and see where it is. Slug crews and a rock ship at a standoff. Yeah, we can hail them. So the slug captain explains that they upgraded the rock ship's reactor and the thick boulder heads are refusing to pay for the work done. I'm just gonna pay it. I don't care. That's 15, that's fine. There's the other store, so we can do 1, 2, 3, at least it wasn't there. Sometimes when you pay it off, the rocks will like upgrade your reactor for free. Well, for the price, but... Yeah, we're going to counter their remote hacking, because that means that, well, our hacking's offline, but that's it. They also can't do any hacking. So it could be a lot worse. Throw our power back in engines for more dodge. An ion and a fire beam. They like their fire beams in this sector. Yeah, we don't want to get hit by that, so we'll put ourselves on... There we go. So now we have time for our shield to come back online for that fire beam attacks us. So we want to attack the shields. Well, that did well enough. And then this again is the annoying layout where we can only hit 3 rooms. But we definitely do want to hit shields and weapons too. So yeah, they only have their fire beam up. That's fine, because the fire beam by itself can't do anything. It can't pierce shields at all. So it can't do anything to us. I do like the fire beam, but yeah, without secondary weaponry, it just can't do anything. And they're going to get glaved. See ya. Bye. 50 scrap. Beautiful. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at for this to get at the store, because the glaive beam burst combo is really good. Really, I guess we're looking for maybe some type of missile weapon, because we have 19 of them. Maybe a bomb. Not sure. Well, they took out our... Well, I was going to say they took out our sensors, but that's not true, because we're in a nebula anyway. Do we want to hack anything here? I don't think we need to. They do have 3 weapons, but nothing in there is that terrifying in and of itself. We should probably get a second layer of shields, though. That would probably be smart. Start firing on the shields now. If we got 3 hits, it would have been good. We didn't, so bleh. the burst laser charges pretty much identically, you know, twice for the time the glade beam does it once, so it works. I'm going to do the exact same thing we did last time. The layout's almost the same. Only difference this time is we're going to aim for your piloting with our burst laser. That was rude. You could repair that, please. That would be very good. They're going to hit us. Oh, no, they missed. We're not accepting surrender. They might run away. If they do, we're just going to accept that for what it is. Yeah, they did. It's fine. I'm not accepting anything from them. They just keep wrecking everything anytime we do. Maybe we should have accepted surrender there, but it's fine. We came in with a plan and we're sticking to it no matter how inconvenient it is. So... no, nothing in there that we really want. There's only one page worth of stuff. I don't think we're going to use this heavy ion. I don't think it's what we want, so we might as well sell it now and get some extra scrap for it. We'll top up our health slightly. I'm going to grab the fuel while we're here. Swarm missiles might be the option, so that might be the play. So, glaive is 4 power, the burst laser is 2, this is 2, so we would theoretically be able to power it up with enough investment. This can be useful because you can just keep charging it over and over until you can fire 3 missiles for essentially the price of 1. So I think that might be the best third weapon we could really get. I think this is a pretty good combination. If we get weapon pre-igniter, this is absolutely disgusting. But easier said than done. Also, why do we not have any power to our shields? What are we doing? Yeah, so next priority. How much is it even going to be? So 20, 30, 50 for the actual shields, but we wouldn't have the power for it. So we can do, what, 1... Well, frankly, we could do all of these, but do we want to? So we could go all the way around. You two only connect to the exit. So let's go up and around. Do I care to stop them alerting by using a drone part? I don't think they're that bad. I'm just going to attack this one. I don't see any weird... Yeah, there's no hacking, no drones. Nothing like that. Do I want to use swarm lasers or burst lasers? Probably right now, probably burst lasers the way to go. We probably do want to use a drone part, though, to hack the shields. Yeah, this is a pretty standard setup. And we're going to hack the shields so that we can start tearing them up immediately with the burst laser. Dodge that. Well, dodge it enough. And then we're just going to attack their weapons, actually, on this occasion. Because then we don't have to do anything. The glade beam can just then wreck face with these 4 rooms. And it'll do enough. Oh, it left on 1 hit point. I'm a liar. Because of laziness, you have 1 hit point. That is a little bit annoying. But it'll still be fine. There it goes. Okay. Lots and lots of scrap, so now we can afford to do that. Get a level 2 shield up. Far less scary. So we can do combat up here for sure. You have hacking, but not a hugely terrifying attack combination, so we'll do it. We are going to hack shields again. Where are you hacking? Weapons? Well, that's annoying, don't get me wrong, that is annoying. So we're going to switch to this combination. Oh, it's because they did it straight away, so we couldn't do anything, that's fine. Then we're just going to wait initially. Okay, turn that off, turn that on. Go for full dodge. They're going to try and hit us. We're going to say thanks, but no thanks. We're then going to start hacking the shields now. Fire on shields. Like that. And then I have 2 swarms ready, so that'll be adequate. Let's go for their weapons. And we missed with both. Of course we did. What's that about all these great plans? Well, the idea was good. Shame the execution was not so much. They only have level 1 hacking as well, thank goodness. But yeah, they can't get in to help with the shields because the door's hacked. Please don't hit anything important. Empty room? Fine. And then this swarm missile can now go for weapons. Dodge theirs. Okay, and now we can turn the swarm missiles off. And we want 1, 2, 1, 2. You now start firing auto fire, and you should be done. They might still hack the glaive beam, which will be annoying, but not terrible. As long as they can't get all their weapons online, it's fine. Which they never will at this rate. And as long as all 3 of their lasers don't hit, which of course they did because I said as long as they didn't, then everything is fine. I don't know why their lasers were so much more accurate than my missiles, but what can you do? Do I hear fire again? I think I hear fire again, so just as a precaution. Gonna do that. If it's a fire there, we're not. Yeah, we'll just open the middle door. No, we're not accepting surrender. Continue. Yeah, I don't know if there's any fire on board. It doesn't sound like there is now, so let's close up. Mr. Slug, can you go around and check? Are we good? Okay, we're good. I really feel like, even though with sensors down, Slug should be able to see if your ship's on fire, but, you know. What are you gonna do? So yes, we can go 1, 2, 3 and out. Okay. Ship's still not invincible by any stretch of the imagination. We still take a lot of damage from very annoying, simple things. I like to think it's not entirely because it's me, but it could be. That's pretty good price. I'll heal 5 for 10. And let's go to the exit. Is that worth the extra fuel it took to get there? Yeah. We'll attack the rebels. And we'll probably steal the supplies from the civilians, let's be honest. Even if they booby trap it, we'll still say that's the right thing to do. Because we're terrible. Do we want to hack what? They just have lasers, lasers, and lasers. So again, we'll go for hacking shields. And then you're going to fire on shields immediately. Wow, great effort there, guys. You accomplished absolutely nothing. Can you try again? Okay, now we're good to go. And they're dead. Yeah, we'll steal the supplies. They can sometimes booby trap it, but it's fine. Next sector. Ooh. Well, we still don't handle Zoltan's. Well, we have the Zoltan shield bypass. So I think this is significantly less dangerous than normal. And we do have Zoltan crew members. So I think this is a genuinely good time to do this. What are we looking at for a sector? What are we looking like? Any dead ends? You're a dead end, so don't go there. I wish there was a sign that it was a dead end. There's probably a mod for it, let's be honest, but do I have it? No. Although I should be able to see it. Okay, what's next on the priority then? I don't think getting 8 weapon power is the next priority. We'll have to do that, but that's not the priority. Probably level 3 shields, maybe level 2 hacking. I don't see a store nearby, so let's do that straight away. I think we'll start going southwest and then we'll curve back around. We'll go full banana. Okay. Your super shield would normally be terrifying, but it's not so much. Ah, but it doesn't prevent you from not being able to hack. Good to know. So it lets you shoot through it, but you can't hack it. Okay, fine. Turn that off then, put some more evasion in there. Ion, and lasers. Good to know. So there's no point not firing off the bat in this case. Because we're not waiting for the hacking to do anything. Hang on, why am I still hitting... No, it's fine. It's fine. As long as one of these misses, it's fine. There we go. Let that fire. And then we want to do... We want to do this backwards in this case, because we want to hit the shields last. So we want to do that, because we want to make sure we do damage to it. And then, yeah, burst lasers want to go after the shields. Oh, they're on fire. That's perfect. And then they are absolutely toast. We may... Turn that off for a little. We may be able to kill them outright here. We probably don't want to, though. We're going to take probably a damage here that we didn't need to take. Yeah, we did. Don't be greedy. There's no point being greedy. Ooh, it's a big boy ship. The Mantis bomber. So you're definitely going to board us. That is absolutely happening. We definitely want to hack this ship. What happens? So... Okay, so if you disrupt a teleporter, it just sends the crew back. Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. You can also, I love hacking the medbay. Damage instead of heal. And then they can't escape. So that, we're not doing that. But we will definitely be hacking the shields. Okay, where are you going? Weapons room? That's inconvenient, but it could be worse. So, we probably want to send our slug in there. It'd be easier if this was a room where they couldn't fit all this. Like, yeah, we'll just put all 3 of you in here to start off with. And then we're just going to have to monitor that a little bit. Do that. Put you down 1 so I can get 2 layers of shields. And then we want to start hacking probably now. Because we get 7 seconds worth of hack now. And we'll want you to fire on shields as soon as you get the opportunity. I'm going to have you cloak so that you can avoid all of the horrible ion madness that's going to happen. Okay, perfect. So we've done damage to the shields. And then we'll only fire the glade beam after the burst laser fires again. Okay, you need to run away, as do you. And you need to get out of here super quickly before you die. But then we're going to open the door and let all the air out. And this should slow them down a bit. And then we're going to do that so that they don't have any air in the hacking room either, or the doors. Okay, so this is fine. Well, as soon as this burst laser fires again, we'll then get the glade beam to do what it needs to do. Okay, glade beam. You're going to do something like this. Because they are now toast. Beautiful. Okay, you two go repair the shields. You go heal. We can open this door to help with the overall oxygen. Get everybody back to where they need to go. And we should be good. Let's keep on going. So it's going to be what? Like 1, 2, 3, 4... The layout of this sector is not very good, so maybe we'll go up instead. This is guaranteed combat. No, we'll go for the guaranteed combat. 3 laser shields. What type of drone do you have? Combat drone. Not the worst thing in the world. So I'm not going to hack it. I think it'll be a standard hacking of shields again on this one. Oh, they do have a boarding drone. Okay, so we're going to do this then, so they can't land that boarding drone yet. Start hacking the shields. Because you have system repair drones, I'm going to have to attack the shields. I was going to attack the drones with the burst laser, but that won't really accomplish anything. Wow, that was unbelievably disappointing. So I'm going to have to wait for the burst lasers to fire again before the glade beam can do anything. And the question will be, where's this boarding drone landing? Hacking? Yeah. Get your buddy in there and we'll temporarily have you cover. Oh, it's an ion intruder drone, I think. Yeah, so he's gonna freeze me in time, so I should open these doors so the oxygen issue doesn't happen. Glade beam. Do that. That's some major crazy damage. Yeah, so he's gonna stun me and then try and break into another room. That's a lot of missiles. I don't need them though. It's a shame. Like pretty much any other resource, and I would have said, yeah, absolutely, you do you. Okay, please repair this before you die. Okay, well we killed the ion intruder drones. That's good, but yeah, we need to get the breach repaired, please. This will help spread the oxygen out. Go heal. Probably help if you turn the med bay on. How many times am I going to forget to turn the med bay on? Don't take a shot every time I forget to turn the med bay on, because you'll be absolutely paralytic. Let's move everybody back. So we could go around, but then we have to go to the exit anyway, so we'll go up at this point. No, that offer is stinky. Intruders on board and a Zoltan energy bomber, who only seems to have regular weapons. Albeit there is a halberd beam in there, so it's not like they're wimpy weapons, but still, just regular weapons. I wonder if the Zoltan shield bypass just works for boarding, in which case I've been a bit of a dum-dum, but it's fine. We'll check that afterwards. This may be an occasion for the swarm missiles, potentially, but we'll wait for now. We can't hack yet, so we might as well put those away, put them into dodging. Zoltans have landed. 4 of them. 4 of them are here. Okay. That's not really what I'm looking for, but we can open that door and have those guys start to suffocate. But that... If I do that, and I move the slug, that's going to reduce the level of the doors, which I don't really want to do. So maybe move the shield guy over here, move the slug over here. That way you can fight, and you're a little bit less incompetent at fighting. You're still not good at it, but you're better. Yeah, something like that. And then those guys here are going to pretty much suffocate. Turn the oxygen off for a second. You two I'm going to have run away. You should auto-fire on the super shield. You may knock my burst laser out, which would be annoying but not disastrous. There, that's fine. We'll deal with that afterwards. We are going to hide, though, because our shields are down and I don't want to get halberd beamed. And we also want to do this, so that the room here has no oxygen either. Okay, so they're all going to start dying, which is exactly what we need to have happen. We need to get them out of the way. Good. So they're all gone. Close the outside doors. The interior doors need to open, like that, so that I can start repairing things. Probably help if I turn the oxygen back on. There you go. Okay, get in there and repair that, please. Actually, you can all go in there and repair it. They only took out one layer, so hopefully this won't take very long to repair. And we had our 2 layers of shields, so the halberd beam did big old nothings. Glade beam should probably fire regardless of the fact that we can't really do anything at the moment. This is a weird shape to attack. There we go. Okay, so we kept them a little bit busier. We don't have the power for that, so turn burst laser back on. Have you auto-fire on the shields for now. We could hack them, but I don't feel that we need to at this point. Everybody go back to where they need to go. Ow, they are going to hit us for 1 because they took down 1 layer of shields. Mr. Door, can you go repair that, please? Oh, they took out our weapons. Rude. I guess they must have stunned it and we didn't have the power for it. Just gonna hide for a moment so we can get back up to speed. Don't auto-fire that. We want those to fire in sync. Get back. Maloney can very temporarily go heal, I think. Like that one, and then go back. Okay, fire on shields. Fire on everything. Probably didn't handle this particularly well, but it was handled well enough to not die, so I guess I'll take it. 61 scraps per... We have a lot of scrap. Okay, we're just going to get 3rd level shields then. We still have plenty of scrap in case we need, you know, we run into a store or something like that. To be what? 1, 2, 3... That's a dead end, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. It's not a great outcome. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could do that. I think. Be a little bit dangerous, but we might find a store. Do that then. Do we want to hack these guys? They do have flak. And that's scary, scary for us with only 2 layers of shields. I guess we probably should. What's their drone? Oh my word, they have 2 combat drones too. Okay. Well, that's not very fun, is it? So do we want to... What on earth do we want to hack here? I think we want to hack their weapons in this case, because their drones we can handle. Yeah, because they're both beam drones, so the beam drones are fine. We don't want to get hit by the flak cannon. And then what we can do is we can cloak the next time they get close, and then by that point, hacking the module should be pretty much ready to go. Fire at their shields. They all went down, so that's fantastic. And do something like that, please. Then we'll do that. Yep, their flak went offline. They are in all kinds of trouble. We can auto-fire at this point. Go on shields. And then by the time it's done, we'll be able to just rake through like that. We don't mind if that one laser fires by itself. That's not a big deal. To the point where I'm actually going to let it do so. No, we're not going to accept surrender. There you go. That is why we didn't accept surrender. No. There's the store. That was a good gamble. We might want to pick up a little bit of fuel, but not a ton. Burst laser 1, not what I'm looking for. They have a load of drones. They do have a defense drone Mark 1. But, system repair drone. No. No, we don't need any of these weapons. They're not an improvement over what we have. I don't really want drone control. I'd much rather have mind control. Very useful for the third phase of the flagship, assuming we get there. And we have such a high level of dodge. Like, I don't think drone control is what we need. Especially because it would eat parts. Now, before I forget, this Sultan shield allows crew... Oh, okay. So yeah, so it's not as if it can help you with lasers or beams. I thought it would let missiles go through, but no, it's just bombs. Okay, in which case, this is not that useful, so we're gonna get rid of it. That's my fault for not reading the card properly. Still no weapon pre-igniter, and nothing in here is that important. Well, let's buy the fuel. We shouldn't need to buy fuel again at this point. Yeah, I just don't think any of this is worth it, so I'll just repair slightly, and we will build internally. What do we want? So we would need 190 scrap to get to all 8. We're not far away, so we're just going to wait to do that next, if we can't see a store nearby that's any good. Although there is another store here, I guess. Let's see if we can get a pre-igniter in here. Nope. Pretty much the exact same options again. Although we do have mind control, so I'm going to take it. We don't need to upgrade it either. Just level 1 mind control is fine. That's all I'm looking for. I get the feeling it's a skill that gets slept on. I don't know that. Like, you've watched how I play this game. You know I don't know things, but I feel like that would be one that would be slept on. Yeah, I will give you the fuel, given we just got some... Oh, wow, sector map. Thanks so very much. That's amazing. You win some, you lose some. That was a big lose. I do not want to do that deal. And then we're going to get out of here. So the ship is coming together. Sure. Okay, there's a fight and my alarm's going off. Amazing. Thank you. So it is 7 o'clock in my local time. I'm sure you wanted to know that. Temporarily, then we're going to do this. So they are going to board us, so we should probably close some of these doors. They're going to board us, but they are a slug crew. That's an interesting decision that they're going to make. They also have big missiles, but not much else going on. So in this case, we're going to mind control the slug that was going to board us, because I don't want to have to deal with it. We're going to hack their shields, and contrary to what we normally do... Wait, you were mind controlled. You didn't mind control? Okay. Oh, they're slugs. Clap, clap. Congratulations, you're stupid. So they're in here by themselves, so we can just do that. And that way they're not going to have any oxygen when they get here. Yeah, you can't mind control slugs, dum-dum. Hack their shields immediately, because the asteroids will start messing things up for them. Auto-fire on their shields as well. Mind control can then go as we're about to fire our burst laser. And that can go on the pilot. They are in all kinds of trouble. At this point, we're just waiting for their missile to fire so we can watch it and not get killed by it. Oh, they're not even going to have a chance to fire it. That's a pretty good deal. It's 6 fuel. Do we want to take that? It stopped us having to buy it. No, I'm going to say no. Oh, good. They teleported off the ship right in time, too. I didn't know if that was a missile or it was a rock, so I was going to run the risk. So we will wait until the oxygen comes back in that room. Let's help by opening the doors. Equalize that out a little bit. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so again, this is another situation. We could sit here technically and farm shield XP until the cows come home, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to wait till our cloaking is ready to do its needful. Next sector, pirate control. We had no choice, so we just had to hope that it was okay, and it's okay. Store immediately. Come on, pre-igniter. Please, that would be so cool. Flak 1. No augmentations whatsoever. So I guess this is going to end up being, yeah, this is going to be our end up combo, but I really, really hope we can get a weapon pre-igniter. Flak cannon does charge slightly quicker, but I think the burst laser Mark 2 is better because you can target where you're aiming much better than you can with a flak. That and this ratio is almost, like, it's almost perfect, 12 to 25. Just going to buy the remaining 4 fuel so we don't go bust on fuel, because that would be terrible at this point. And we're just going to jump for now, because, yeah, so in terms of priorities, we want to get all 8 weapon spaces. We would ideally like to get level 4 shields, and then a bonus would be level 3 hacking. We'll see what we get, but we're going to start off, first of all, check for dead ends. This is a dead end. Actually, this whole section's a dead end. Okay, good to know. Don't go down here, because you will get absolutely stuck. So we're going to have to go across the top. Some nasty sector layouts on this run. You have nothing to defend you. You do have cloaking, but you have no shields. So I am not wasting a drone part on you. You can hit these 4 rooms. There we go. Which means we can turn this off. Turn that off too, because we can't do anything with it. We were going to mind control on a scout ship with nobody on it. They do have a bomb, so we're not even going to wait for that. Wow, they have a long, long phase. Yeah, there's their burst laser Mark 3. It's all weapons. They're just going all weapon all the way. Wow. Triple miss. Great effort. You just had to hit 1 time. What are you landing in? Sensors? Oh no! How will I cope? Please don't fire off your burst laser Mark 3 again. Okay, they didn't. Good. That could have got pretty nasty if that was able to fire, but it didn't, so we're fine. What's here? Asteroid field? That's fine. Asteroid field's nothing for us to be scared of anymore. Used to be. That's like the bane of early run stealth ships, but now not a big deal. Level 3 assault ship with lots of drones. We probably want to hack this one. What do we want to hack though? Because there's a lot going on. Shields, I would say, here's the way to go. We do want to have auto fire going on. Probably on their weapons once the shields are down. No, we should. Well, no, we probably should, because the glaive beam we're going to have to wait for anyway. So we're going to have this run, what, immediately, pretty much? So you fire down. And then we're going to cloak. Now the laser's fired. Oh, well, that was inconvenient. One of their drones just got absolutely exploded. Because, yeah, we want to keep firing on their shields at this point because, well, the asteroids will do the work for us that way, right? And the glaive beam can just do everything else. There it goes. Okay, perfect. And we do now have, I think, enough scrap to power up our weapons and even have the power for it. We can't do it here though because we're in danger. Ion Storm, no thank you. We're gonna say no to the Ion Storm. Everything else is fine, even fire to a degree is fine. Yeah, we'll try and track it. Oh, we got a mantis. Cool. Greater engines and weapons. I mean, you're a mantis, so that's not true, but relatively speaking. I guess we're going to put you in sensors. I don't really have a place for you to be, but middle of the ship probably makes the most sense, because you can get anywhere really quickly. Apparently he's a fire type, but he's not going to be immune to fire, so... Asteroid field. Does that mean we want to get level 4 shields first? No, because if we don't end up being able to do this, that would be an absolute disaster. So we want to do what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe? You don't have to rush to a shop now, that's definitely a fair statement. What do you have? You have a lot of weapons. But we definitely want to hack your shields. Well, that was inconvenient. Let's try that again. Asteroid blew up my hacking. There we go. So you're going to do that. So you're going to do that. The swarm missile is not going to fire yet. It doesn't need to. You're going to hide from all of that absolute gibberish that's going to be firing our way. The glaive beam can just do the standard fare when it's ready. Yeah, a couple of things hit our shields, but nothing of any concern. They're on fire, and they can't really do anything. I'm not even sure I need to fire the swarm missile. No, that offers Poopy. They might escape, though, so we will fire the swarm missiles. There you go. Sayonara. We could have mind controlled them, but not necessary. Yeah, some more general reactor power is definitely going to be helpful too if we can get a hold of it. Okay, well there's combat there, so we're going to do what? 1, 2, 3. No, that's a bit greedy. We probably shouldn't do that. So let's go to this nebula first because it'll slow them down. We know it's not an ion storm. Yeah, we will do that. Oh, that's a store. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't need any more fuel at this point, that is for sure. Ooh, intruders on board, where are you? Oh, some of them are in the engine bay already, some of them are not. So we want to try and get them to come over. If we can, we want them to try and get them to come over to the med bay. So I'm going to move a couple of you guys around. You two are going to go in the med bay. You two are going to come here. We do something like that, and hopefully they will be persuaded towards the med bay. Something like that, I think, works. Okay, one of them's going to come over the doors. That's even better. Yeah, if we split them up, this makes life an absolute doddle. Because I still like to kill them to get the experience. Yeah, that's perfect. And then we can open up all of the interior doors. And then move everybody back. Yeah, I still want to try and get some combat off them, but at the same time, still make it a little bit easier. We could also have mind controlled them, but then they do silly AI behavior, which is very, very annoying to deal with, so I'd rather not deal with that. Distress beacon. Well, we can't afford to do anything at the store anyway, so I guess there's no point going there. So we can just do, what, 1, 2, 3 instead? No. Yeah, I'm going to. My ambition to get a weapon pre-igniter, I can't have make the wrong decision. We'll give you the fuel. Well, that's cool. He gave me a flat gun for free, so that's something. Makes me wonder if we should use it instead of even the swarm missiles, but I don't think so. Good options, though. It's a good problem to have. Yeah, we'll inquire about your specialty. For 8 scrap? Yeah, we'll have backup piloting just in case. And we can still go here. So this works out. Yeah, we're not surrendering our crew to slavers. That's not happening. So I guess we'll do this. Turn on our mind control. We do want to hack these guys in the shields. Halberd beam's a little bit dangerous, so we do not want to have to deal with that. Power that up, and then you're going to auto-fire on the shields as well. But before you fire, we're going to mind control your pilot, so you have no evasion. And you're now on fire. And we can let that halberd beam fire, it can't do anything to us. Oh no, that NG died. We might be able to take this out without having to take the ship out. So I'm going to wait and let the burst laser fire on the pilot. Yeah, there we go. They'll give us a human. A human that's really good at piloting. We already have one of those. He's also good at just repairing things. So John, running out of rules and roles for you guys to do. Where am I going to put you? I don't know. I'm just going to put you in the sensors with Magmar, I guess. Magmar and John, the classic combo. I'd arguably have rather have had Scrap, but a person's a person. And now we're going to the last stand, so at least we get to unlock the Stealth Cruiser Type C, even if it's in a Weenie Hut Jr. kind of way. Yeah, give us the fuel, repair the hull, blah 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 blah. You're going to break that repair beacon immediately, so that's a shame. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, like that way, because we'd like to still grab the repair on the way, because it's just free scrap. We'll help you. Before I determine if I'm going to use a drone part, what are your drones? Okay, it's a defense drone, so it'll have to wait. We can't fire it straight away, because otherwise they'll just shoot it down. But they have 3 mini beams. How did this even happen? How do you have 3 mini beams? That feels like it's illegal. It's really cool that you have them, but it doesn't feel like that should be something that's allowed. But it does mean they really can't. They have a beam drone and 3 mini beams, so that's a gigantic waste of time for them. Yeah, they can't do anything to me. Like, this ship could do nothing. Okay, well, we're not going to waste the drone part then. We're just going to do this and increase our evasion overall. We have our swarm fully charged, so let's mind control the pilot. Swarm, you're going to not auto fire, because what's the point? You're going to fire on, I think, shields, like that, and then the burst laser is going to fire on the drones, and then glaive beam's just going to go wreck house, like that. They are in real bad shape, and we're just going to hide because we can. Yeah, they are mega toast. 3 mini beams. 3. That's wild. I don't think I've ever seen a ship that's had 3 of them before. And essentially, it was running a 4-beam operation. That's just buck wild. Anyway, let's keep going. You're about to get taken over, but you're not, hopefully. So let's go get the supplies. We don't need to actually repair, but free stuff is free stuff. We can now go for 4 bars of shield, but I wouldn't be able to power it, so I'm not going to do it yet. We're going to see what this combat is. Is this a particularly dangerous ship? I don't think so. Only defensive drones, couple of laser weapons. We don't need to use a drone part on this either. This is not a scary setup. Oh no, there is a boarding drone. That's a little bit annoying. But I don't care that much. If anything, it might be good training. So you go in there and start beating things up so you can't take out my oxygen, please. So we want to mind control the captain. Burst laser is going to go on the... I'm going to say the shields for now. We don't want to fire swarm yet. Yeah, the mantis are doing a good job. We should flip you out, though. No, you go heal. Take the slug in there. Swarm can now fire on... I think we'll also fire on the shields. Make sure they can't come back up. Like that. And then glaive... I'm not that worried by their weapons on this occasion, as it happens. So instead, I think we're going to do this. And just hit their engines first so they can't run away. We don't need you on auto fire. I guess you must have to stay control click the entire time for that to not count as auto fire. But it's fine. We can turn off one of the engines to heal now. We can open this up so you don't suffocate as quickly. Get out of the way. Yeah, they can't really do anything to us. The boarding drone's back, but I'm just going to ignore it temporarily. I should have cloaked through it, but it's fine. Again, it's more combat experience if nothing else. And then they're toast. That's a big supply of scrap too. Let's get a few more doors open. We don't want any more suffocation. You two can go heal. Yeah, the mantis is real bad at repairing, so we'll trade you out. Do that. Give us some more rooms to vent air to. You can get out of there as well. And then we're just going to have to do a bit of the repair game. So you two are done. Get out. You two can go next. And then we'll get Maloney ready to go. Probably should have healed Maloney first because he'll take less time because he has less health. But bleh. I raise you a bleh. And there we go. So yeah, with 259 scrap, we should be pretty safe at this point to get the 4th level of shields. Just to make sure there's no store next to us actually before we do it. Nope, there is not. There we go. We even have enough scrap to power it. Amazing. I think we should go to base though. Like, there are other places we could go shop hunting, but let's not risk it for a biscuit. 20 drone parts. We don't have to be too picky on the drone front. What do they have? 2 regular weapons, 2 regular combat drones. Should probably power up our shields then. We don't need mind control on, because what are we going to mind control? But we don't need anything in the mind control or hacking stakes here. It's fine. We're just going to wait until these weapons fire, at least one of them. There we go, now they're out of sync. So they're not going to do anything. Okay. So in this case, we're going to wait for our 3rd level of swarm missiles. Go hit... what? Piloting? As long as something hits piloting, that'll be fine. Okay. And then you're going to go hit shields. Like that. And then the glade beam is going to just go in and wreck face. Do you want to wreck weapons? We don't really care. So, no, we're just going to do this instead. There we go. Now the automated bot is absolutely stuck. It's not going to be doing much of anything. We could fire the swarm missiles again, but I mean, to be fair, we do have 41 of them, so I guess we might as well speed this up a bit. Or not. Just miss anyway. Not sure how you miss with no piloting on, but whatever. 72 scrap. We could get the next level of hacking, but I'd rather keep that for now. We still don't know what the store is. Do we want to jump to this combat? I think we will. What do we got going on here? Cloaking and 4 weapons. Oh, this is a right variety bag of weapons. Look at this. We've got a mini beam, a heavy laser, an Artemis, and a bomb. Well, isn't that fun? We're going to hack that once they come back. When they come back. Do we want to let a couple of these things fire first? There, we'll run that now. We're gonna hack their weapons on this occasion, so we don't have to deal with that again. And then we're just gonna wait. Because they're probably gonna hide as we fire everything. Yeah. But we can do that and prevent them from being able to fire anything back at us. So as soon as they come back into play, which will be any second now, we want to fire you on piloting, and then we want to fire you on shields, and then you're going to wreck everything else. We're probably going to see... Well, we didn't get hit. Well, that's the best of all worlds. Where's that bomb going? Piloting? Annoying, because we're not going to have any dodge, but fine. Yeah, they're done. Okay. So we're going to have our pilot go heal, and we'll have a couple of the random folks go repair the piloting while he's doing that to speed the process up. So yeah, bombs don't do any actual hull damage, thank goodness. We're still on full health. And move everybody back. And we're going to... We could... It's really ballsy, but we could, yeah, we could jump to the repair and then jump back, because that's where the flagship will be, so it's not like we'll get any random combat. Okay, we have tons of extra now, so we can do 1, 2, and then what? We've got 62 extra, so what do we think would be useful to have? We already have a couple of levels in all of these. Do we want another level of engines for dodge? I don't feel like... Are we going to use it, though? Probably not. Maybe we would. I'm going to grab an extra layer of... Ooh. Nothing. I'm going to do nothing with it. Except get reactor power. I'm going to get reactor power so we have a contingent reactor power. That's what I'm going to do. Because we're always kind of using something, but not everything. Now we have a bit more in the way of options. We also have a crazy number of missiles and drone parts. Flagship. How are we going to deal with you? Well, in this case, we clearly do want mind control. We definitely want hacking. They're going to disappear immediately because that's what he does. Let's see what he hacks. Is he going to hack our hacking? Yeah, okay. Well, that's strange, but not the worst thing in the world that could happen to us. Yeah, worse things have definitely happened in the hacking stakes. Okay, so now that we're no longer being hacked ourselves, go in for shields, please. Firing lasers at it is fine. There are the missiles, which we don't want to get hit by. They are absolutely the things we want to avoid. So we're going to do that now. Temporary put us 95% evasion. Beautiful. Put the mind control back on. We're now going to want to fire for hacking straight away. We're still waiting for our swarm to get to full bar. But I think we should go at it now. Not you yet. You have to wait till you get to 3. Okay. You're going to attack their missiles with your missiles. And then Mr. Glaive Beam, if you get a chance to fire... I'd quite like you to hit their hacking, please. Oh, you didn't quite get to hit. That's really annoying. But in theory, at least their missiles should be offline. We're going to, mind control their shield guy so that he's not repairing it. I think we should fire our swarm, even though we're not fully charged. Fire at missiles guy anyway, because we don't want them to fire. They're almost dead, actually, looking at it. So hack them. They're going to kill that crew member, which is very funny. And yeah, they are toast. So we didn't take any damage at all there. We got lucky that they hacked our hacking, realistically. Like, of all the things they could have hacked, that's probably the best thing. Maybe doors. Doors wouldn't have been bad, given we didn't get hit. Or even the med bay, but all of them are kind of inconsequential at the moment, right? So, they're going to run to our base, but we're going to pursue them, because I think that's the right thing to do. Still don't really know that for sure. So, drone time at the circus. We can't hack them yet, because they will just shoot it down. But this is the nice thing about having the swarm missiles. It'll fire 3 in one go if we wait long enough, and then we can use that to kind of hide our drone. Boarding drone's a little bit annoying, but luckily we do have some help, and we want to open all these doors so the breach does not damage us as badly as it could. We do have to watch out for the dodge on the missiles though, because we still want to dodge that, probably even more than the drone rush, truth be told. Okay, so how do we want to do this then? Okay, the missiles are firing now. The swarm we want to fire immediately. We want to fire it in this case. No, I think we still want to go for the missiles. So what should happen is we send all those through. We mind control the captain, which will put the dodge down massively. We want to burst the shields. And then we should be able to get the drone in on their shields as well. There's a lot going on here. Okay, so he's gone. Get you to heal. You're going to come in and fix that breach. We do need to turn the med center on. And we don't want to... Oh, the drone didn't get through? Annoying. Okay. We'll turn that off then, go back to engines temporarily. And we're going to wait for our swarms to fire up again, and then we'll use our glaive beam in conjunction with it. Could you repair that breach, please? Like at some point? Thank you. Okay, so here's drone central. Oh, we didn't... Well, we can still do 1 damage to the shields. Is it still worth doing? No, I'm going to wait. Okay, this could get a little spicy. Close those doors. You come in here. You go back. You're going to go back. You're going to heal. Boarding drone, why did you have to do the things that you did there? But at least you're in a place where I can get to, so... do something like that then, just to help mitigate all of the grossness. You're going to swarm the swarm missiles, the shields then. Oh, it took out a drone, I think. So then the burst laser should go in, and then we should be able to wreck face. Okay, good. Okay, now it's time to wreck some stuff. So we definitely have to hit the missile launcher. So it'd be something like this. Like that. There we go. So that'll slow them down enormously. Get the slug in there. Get John in there as well. You can come out. You go in. Oh, Zoltan's dying. Let's get you out of there. So what we're going to do then is this time when we send our swarm missiles, we're going to see if we can dodge more things. Cloak. Mind control Ekman, actually. We don't want to repair that. Quite the opposite. Now we're going to, yeah, zap the shield. So we did get through. Just didn't notice straight away. And I know you're not fully ready, but I'm going to have you shoot 2 missiles. Okay, that was sufficient to do what it needed to do. Glaive Beam's going to change tack a little bit. I'm going to have you go for the med bay. Along with, along with the shields, obviously. Be weird to just attack that in isolation. Okay, you two can get out. You two get in. Oh wow, yeah, that's absolutely raked. There's the boarding drone again. We should probably turn the med bay on, that would help, wouldn't it? Well, he's going to attack me in the med bay, which is absolutely perfect. And we're good to go here, so we can just go aim for his piloting, I guess. That'll miss completely. Perfect. Can you get out of the way? Get in there with them. No, you need to get out. Get out. Whoa! Close that up. We don't want you to start running out of oxygen. You're slowly suffocating as well, so get in there. Maybe we should have got a second level of medbay. Never even thought about that as being a possible option. But we should be fine. We're going to cloak just as a precaution, and then yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay, that was a little bit close. We still didn't take any damage, but it looked a lot more stressful than it really should have been. So now we don't have the breach up, we can start healing everybody back up again. So we're going to go through the phase of healing everyone very slowly. The joy of the 2-man med bay. You haven't taken any damage, but you two certainly have. And then Maloney has. Nobody else, I think, did? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what then. Get another level of med bay. Who would have thought that would be what I would pick as the option, but I think it makes sense. Okay, you two are healed. And then Maloney, you get in there. And everybody go back to where they should be. And close up. Okay. So, final phase time. We're going to go pursue him again. I say him. The ship doesn't probably have a gender. Usually it'd be a female from how people usually name things. We can't mind control. No, we can. We have do we still have Zoltan shield bypass? I don't think we do anymore. But yeah, it would have been reasonably useful in this phase, but it's fine because we're going to use it defensively. Trying to remember what I have and what I don't have, so we'll do that instead. So initially, who are you going to mind control? Butters? No, I don't think so. That's fine. So, what we want to do instead, at this point, is I think we just... Well, we don't want the swarm missiles on auto-fire, because that makes no sense. But everything else can be on auto-fire right now. I do that. Because I would rather not be boarded. We could be worse. We have good... Oh, that is absolutely perfect. Yeah, we are definitely going to deal with that. That is... Like, you couldn't have boarded in a worse place. And they're ready to board. It's like, my team is stupid, let us come and help. Okay, there is the missile attack. So we want to dodge that one. It's all momentum. If we can dodge all that, then the big scary attack will still be big and scary. But hopefully it won't be too bad. You might as well fire that because you're just going to be sitting there otherwise. You have mind-controlled Aki? I don't think so. You two are going to move here. You two are going to move there. Like that. Oh, what did we get that? Avoid 9 points of damage during a single salvo. Neat. I know you get it. I got it on easy, but still, that's cool to get that achievement. Okay, now we are at the phase where we can hack things, so we should do so. Be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hack shields, you know the drill. Don't auto fire that. Start hacking immediately. They've boarded a less ideal room this time, but we can vent them there, so that's not too bad. Almost everybody is fully healed. So I'll switch you around just to make sure that everybody can be fully healed. We should technically have a person in weapons too, so we'll go do that. But yeah, if they want to be slowed down, we are A-okay with that. We're actually going to put... Slugman, can you go in there? Okay, well that's not the smart way of doing that, but that's fine. Cats, you tired of having rumble, have you? Yeah, I don't think so. They're having their boss battle too. Silly kitty shapes, just give them the water spray to break up the action. Crazy weirdos. Okay, so... Oh, that sounds like they're playing Destruction Derby in the background there. Oh, the joy of cat ownership. So I think we should be good now to aim at... We're going to aim at the shields, and then, yeah, glaive. I still think we want to do the 3 that we were doing. Yeah, it probably still makes the most sense. And their shields are on fire. So I'm okay with that. So I'm going to get probably hit by this. There's not a huge amount I can do. They came through right at the wrong time, too. And we have essentially no dodge. Neato. Can you go deal with that, please? And then, Mr. John, can you just... No, you have mind control. That's absolutely perfect timing, right as I click him. You should probably do what? Do you need to run away? No, you'll be fine there. John, go help them with the fire. There's no point sending the Mantis. He'll get there first, but he's going to be generally useless. You can fire the swarm missiles now. We're going to fire them at what? I could fire them at shields. That'll probably kill the person in the room. Yeah, we'll do that then. And I'm going to temporarily stop the glaive beam firing just until it's done. Or you can just... Oh, I was going to say, you can just miss all of it, I guess. But no, it did hit something. Like that. Ouch. That's a lot of pain. That's a lot of ouchies that have just happened there. Okay, so we have to do what? So we have fires in many places. Mantis, go repair the oxygen. You don't have to rush to do it, but you need to. These two are in the right place. You two don't need to repair the engines right now. You should go in and help with the shields. We can have that burn itself out. You should probably go heal before you die. Yeah, we can cloak through that, which we're going to do, because I just heard the missiles fire. And then what we need to do is... we need to deal with that breach, but as long as we keep it close to that room, it's not that big a deal. But yeah, all this fire is suboptimal. I think it would be fair to say. You have to run away before you die. You still hit us in a couple of places anyway, that was pretty rude. Which means my slug is probably going to kick the bucket. Yeah, that's annoying. So we're going to have to suffocate that out as well. Wow, what a great shot you got. And you are not going to suffocate because you got no fire. But you have to get out of this room somehow. Don't do that now. You guys are friends. You two are fully healed up. Good. Where do I even put you guys? We need to get oxygen back online. That's the reality there. Get that back online immediately. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness we took that out when we did, because that was starting to get real nasty real quick. So we don't have to refund our ship, our Reinhardt, Aki, Butters, Maloney, Magma, and John. Sorry, Slug. Given what happened the episode prior, you kind of probably deserve it. Sorry, not sorry. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, though. If you did, let me know. We won. I know. Slightly hollow victory, easy mode. Don't care. We can at least use a different ship next time. Have a good rest of your day. Bye now. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.